And I hope everyone is okay. We're going to have a more laid back stream today, I believe. I've had a lot of things to do this week, so. Just one person I can't hear. Matt. What has happened with all the audio? I have some problems here with the sound, sorry guys. Dun, 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 dun. This is so bad entertainment. So apparently I can't hear the players. I can't hear Matt for some reason. But yeah, that's okay until we want him in as a guest. But maybe we'll skip that later on then. So no mana almost there on Matt's side, but he does have... Oh, Chaos Orb. Still, Regeneration mana is up, and it's a Swamp, so it's a 3-3. He has what he needs, but... oh, and more mana coming down. Otherwise, I think that's probably one of the ways Eric could take this game. Okay, what the hell is he doing? Why? So his... So he's trying to flip, he puts a Regeneration Shield, and he Lightning Bolts it. And there he don't need to actually flip it on the orb. So this is what happened. Sorry guys. Oh, this is a bad stream today, sorry. He activated his orb and said he's activating it on the troll. Matt puts up a Regeneration Shield. Then he bolts in response. He puts up another Regeneration Shield. And then... ooh, a Rook Egg. Nice one. And then... he flips the orb still on the troll. He actually doesn't need to do that because the orb doesn't target. So as long as the opponent have done anything in response to your activation, if you say, I'm gonna do it on that, you can change your target. We talked about this, I think it was 2 streams ago. Like those small rules-wise things that it is not rules lawyering and so on, just very good to know the small intricacies of old school, because now he could have destroyed the Mishra's factory, for example. Disc coming into play, that's a good one against Eric's deck, but Matt is down to 13 and we actually have a game. 2 cards in hand. I think it's on the both side. Factory attacks. So just to clarify that last thing with Chaos Orb is, if you say a target when you activate it, which you don't need to do, if the opponent doesn't do anything, you need to target what you said and stick to it. If the opponent actually answers and do something, you can change, because you actually don't target. You don't need to say, you can say activate orb, and then it's the opponent's time to do stuff. Copy artifact, exactly the same. Copy effects overall in Magic, most of them do not target, and you should just say activate Chaos Orb. Do you have any responses? Like make a thing of it and not say what to orb, if the opponent can do anything, that is. And is it an alpha cut revised island there on Eric's side? I think it is, and that's so cool. Some cards on Matt's side, and with that disc up is pretty safe for most things Eric can do as well. So yes, there's a good chance of taking this game. 2 black vices. This is also one of those, like, play 1 card at a time, but I don't think it matters. It's just me being my rules nerd I am. I think he's trying to get that disc to blow. Did he not take any damage from the black vise? Was it on 4 card? Okay, more damage from those cities has been the only damage Matt has taken, and is down to 9. I like it. It's very... Cities do have a real drawback in this game. And a Gwendolyn. Let's put her up on screen. Not a card you see that often, but one of the few playable legends. A 4-mana 3/5 is not a bad thing. And tap to make the opponent discard a card at random. Of course, only on your turn. Not sorcery speed only, but almost. And that card going away. City of Brass. But Gwendolyn's cool. Let's see, I have white borders there. There we go. Now it looks better. What's your favorite Legends, chat? What do you play most, like, of the Legends that, like, not just favorite Legends, like Legends you actually try to put in decks? Another disc and him going to the graveyard, getting the threats back. For me, of course, Solkanar, but most of all, the legend I always want to play is Bartle Runax. I try to put him in every deck I can. Like, he's such a good card. Ooh, Psyblast. Eric goes down to 6. And Matt down to 5. Shipping over the turn. Stang, Hazezon, and Auden. Yeah, those are some cool ones. I've used a lot. But what's your favorite Blazer? Which is the one you always want to play? So will we see a big attack here for 5 damage? No, there is more factories. Yeah, I said playable, like a playable legend. That your favorite playable legend, not just art-wise, or that you try to put in a deck all the time because you just want it. Simba, Auden, yeah, that's a cool one as well. And Fireball, no, Demonic. And Demonic for Lightning Bolt, not something you see all the time, but sometimes it is enough. And let's have a look at the sideboards then. Also, and Aiden Oakenshield. We have him there. Regrowth for creatures on a stick. Pretty cool one. So, what will we see here? Discs against discs? I do not believe so. The blue blasts against trolls on the stack would absolutely be cool. Probably the thing going in here. Control magics as well. And on the other side, where do we have his deck here? Same, some red blasts. And yeah, that's probably it. He didn't see much of the deck. He saw some mana and some black vices. And was bolts. Strangely enough, if you look at Matt's deck, it doesn't have any artifact destruction except for the discs. I would like more than that. It's one Hercules recall, but yeah, I would see the blasts coming in, and that's about it. See, what did you guys say when it came to the voting? You were 100% on Matt, so no one will win anything. Because no one had the courage to actually bet on Eric. And Rasputin, yeah, Rasputin, I do own 2 of them, because that's also one of the cards I always want to build with. It's so cool. Odal Finals should be somewhere in between 10:30. I need to fix a player that doesn't know where to go. There we go. And yeah, while they are sideboarding and so on, of course I need to do, if you're not following the channel, please do follow. We try to stream every Friday, 8 p.m. But also we do a lot of other streams as well, tournaments and so on. Last Saturday did a big pre-modern tournament. One more pre-modern tournament coming in the coming months. And of course NoobCon, the online version of NoobCon. We will stream also in a couple of months. That is, I think those are the only 2 tournaments lined up right now. Otherwise, it's the Friday streams, some good old random decks of Magic being played. And I play sometimes, you play sometimes. If you want to play, join the Discord. You have a link in chat there. And you can just join our Discord and say, hey, I want to play on stream. And you play on stream. You can set up your own games if that's what you want. Like, hey, me and my buddy wants to play Singleton on Friday. Could we do that? Then just do that. So if you're in the Discord, do register as a player, and you'll get a notification each week when it's time to register for the next stream. You have all that information in the links channel on Discord. And also, if you like the streams, please consider becoming a patron, or just doing a tip down here somewhere. Tip $1 or $2 on Twitch, or why not subscribe? If you have Prime, it's, I believe, free. I don't actually know this Prime Gaming Amazon stuff. Bigger in the US, I'm guessing. But with that, we go down to game 2. Eric Martin Mulligans. And as always, when we have a UK player on, the connection screws up. UK and connections is apparently not a good thing. Let's see if I can... Come on, I already have bitrate minimum just because... If I... Yeah, let's see. Now we have the connection back at least. Yeah, UK internet is not... Like, it stops working when it rains. I've heard from Marcus Lundqvist. And as it's the UK, it always rains. So that's the problem, I'm guessing. Yeah, it really is a pattern. That's... like, it is not a joke, chat. Every time we have a UK player... Yeah, the EU have great internet. Sadly, some douchebags in the UK decided that EU, what's that shit? I think it was Skate Zombie Stew who decided on that. The Queen is a big streamer, taking up all the bandwidth. That could be true. That could be true. Or just sitting in a big room with multiple streams, like 50 screens with all different streamers watching everything. End of turn, lightning bolt. And we have a lotusing out a troll there also, by the way, on Matt's side. Hey Stu, it's always your fault, isn't it? You haven't played on stream for way too long. That's probably the problem. Would love to have you back. And as said, anyone who wants to play are welcome to play. Ooh, Manabarb's coming down. Yeah, Blazer. Just say when you want to play. That, like, it's right now I need to work to get people to play, and I am not a big fan of that. Like, there are so many players. Come on, guys. When I ask, hey, someone wants to play, just, yeah, I'll do it. Otherwise, I can't keep up the streams, sadly enough. And we'll get to these streams when I more sit, relax, build a deck or so, talk shit with someone. Oh, I forgot 3 damage there on Eric's side. Oh, here it comes. And drain power. Let's put it on stream here. So, oh no, mana barb's going away here. That's a bit sad. I thought Matt was actually gonna take some damage this game. Yeah, Blazer, Stu, go to the Discord. Where we do? I need it there. I need it there. And Singplot, yeah. You could play. You could have played today. We actually have one match spot today, by the way. 23:30 CET, the last match of the evening. Yeah, that's if someone wants to take that spot, you can play this evening after the Odal finals. Douchebag. No, Singplot, I like you. Sometimes. So 9:17, we have Troll and everything. This doesn't look really good for Eric, I would say. Hey, no worries, Stu. Oh, Mind Twist. That's just evil. Evil Knievel. Blue Elemental Blast and Counterspell going away. 2 good cards there, but this seems to be over, I would say. Sadly enough. But after that, we will see the deck I showed you earlier on stream against Simba, who's playing I don't know what, but if you want to know what he's playing, you can go to Wak-Wak.se. You have a link in chat there and see all the decks for today's stream. So 6:17 and top deck mode, yeah. Matt did not do the same spice level here as Eric, I would say. And that's game, sadly. Let's talk to the players a bit. See what they have to say about their decks, especially Eric. I really want to hear his thoughts, especially not playing Mana Short, because Mana Short is a good card to play. I believe if you play Monobarbs. With that, we are gonna see if we can bring in the players. Just need to fix some things because I restarted my stream to them and so on, and all the buttons. Oh nope, troll discard there and there. Why didn't I think of this? That's what happens when you relax. But with that, welcome to the show, Eric and Matt. Hi guys.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm fine. I'm a bit tired today. Taking it a bit easier than usual. Did almost do commentary on your game anyways. No, I did some. Just a bit more relaxed than usual. How are you guys doing?
Good.
So, spice level max on Eric's side here, I believe.
Yeah, I was trying to max it out after the last time I was on. I decided to turn it down a little bit, or turn it up depending on how you think about it.
Oh, I loved it. We're gonna have a look at the decks here. We'll see. That's your deck. Let's go to
Yeah, what's it? So I saw Power Surge and Mana Barbs and thought, oh crap, it's Atlantic. There's Mana Burn. I'm not used to that.
Yeah, this is. We brewed something like this actually on stream a couple of months ago, 2 months ago or so, or. But Swedish rules, so Drain Power is of course not as good. We play Mana Short instead.
Yeah, Mana Short's the other way of playing it, but it doesn't work with the Mana Barbs because it doesn't tap the lands for mana. There's like I was talking with Nate Golia about this. The Mana Barbs doesn't work with Mana Short because it's a different, like the lands just tap down. It's something weird because I originally had that planned as well.
That seems strange. Let's see.
Yeah, Mana Short just taps all their lands.
Yeah,
but doesn't tap them all for mana. Whereas the Power Short taps them all for mana and then drains it.
For some reason, my card search doesn't have Mana Barbs. This is strange.
Well, it's such a stock card for old school.
Yeah. Oh, so it's taps for mana on Mana Barbs. Ah, that
was my original idea.
I missed
as well.
that one. That's sad.
It is. It really is because it drops it. It drops like the ability to tap people down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be. Oh no! My whole deck is destroyed.
You just need to buy some. What are these? Mana drain drain powers.
Drain power. No, that's just so. That's just such a bad card.
I know. I know. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
But no. I'm completely destroyed by this. Like I have the deck built, 60 card. Like I've actually done all the brewing. No.
But you've been playing it wrong, right?
I have not played it.
Okay.
I've just brewed it until like now I have a copy of the deck that I can play. It's finished. Like the first iteration, but apparently not. It does have a replay for Power Sinks, which does the same thing.
Yeah. Power Sync's good too. I just didn't have any Power Sinks, so I just didn't play them. But they honestly, the Power Sinks probably go in instead of the Chain Lightnings, which is a terrible card. Or you could make Counterspell and Power Sync. You could go 2-2 split, but. It's a deck in progress. The Chain Lightning's got to go. It would obviously benefit from more power, at least a Sapphire and a Lotus. I don't have those, so those aren't getting played. But yeah, like if you add more power, the deck gets better, obvious.
Yeah, but tell me a bit about playing 2 discs in the sideboard when you play a deck that's built upon. Like 8 enchantments and black vices.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me tell you why I put 2 discs in the sideboard. I put this sideboard together about 5 minutes this morning, and I was like, well, let me just throw in a catch-all. Didn't even think I would need to bring them in, but I wasn't sure what else to put in those slots. So I looking back on it, the discs are probably out. I probably add probably like 1 more Control Magic if I have one, and then probably 1 more Red Elemental Blast, so I have a little bit easier on the blue power.
Yeah, Red Elemental Blast is a pretty good card.
Yeah. The deck's light on red. It only runs, I think, 10 sources, so it's hard to do like a turn 1 red source unless you get lucky in an opening hand, but the mana base has got to get a little bit fixed up too.
Sit in a bottle could work as well, I suppose.
Yeah, sitting in a bottle would be a good one. Actually, you're probably right. Sitting in a bottle is probably the right call there.
Yeah, that's a pretty good card when you don't play stuff like that, if possible. You're though playing of those red sources 4 are City of Brass, so
yeah.
And that's it's a bit hard on the mana. Blue-red is always hard on the mana because you always want counterspell and you always want a bolt
exactly.
early.
Yeah, that's why it's tough. That's why I was playing like the full 4 Side Blast and a full 4 Counterspell because I can get to double blue relatively easily. I think I have 20 blue sources in there, so I think that's doable. It's just trying to go turn 1 lightning bolt is not as easy.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I do like the deck a lot. We have in chat from NOS MTG, that's the Norwegian MTG crew, that Power Sinks doesn't tap the mana as well. Even though it taps and empties the mana pool, it doesn't tap the lands for mana and then empties it. It just taps
Oh, that's
the
good to
land.
know. That's good to
So,
know.
even
We'll
though
scratch that one out. Yeah.
even though it actually says to empty mana pool and so on after tapping, it doesn't tap the lands for mana, it just taps them down. That's
It's disappointing, but we'll leave with counterspell then, I guess.
It means you've got to run the drain power.
yeah. I hate this Oracle text. That player taps
I know,
all the
I know.
lands with mana abilities. Like it's just so close that it taps them for their mana abilities. But no, it's tap all lands with mana abilities, but not using them. God damn. That errata on mana barbs is horrible, guys.
I know. And when I was playing around with this deck, I just have mana barb, so I just was like reading them, like, oh, okay. And then one of my friends was like, look at the errata, and I was like, all right, this deck is a whole lot worse.
Yeah, that kind of destroys the deck. Not destroys. That trolls destroy the deck apparently.
Yes, absolutely.
I'll hold my hands up and say I was ridiculously lucky having turn 1 troll both games.
Yeah, that was a bit hard. Let's look at your deck here as well. The troll disco discard. It's
so I
troll
went with the
disco
hymns.
with hymns.
And
Yep.
Gwendolyn.
And yeah, and also playing the rooks. I like it's more of a crimson disco foundation.
Because I wanted to use my Brothers of Fire
Oh,
Rook Egg tokens.
Oh, those are cool.
I need
Contact Richard Stebbing.
Stebbing. Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
Stebbing, for fuck's sake, fix those to me. I don't know if it's in chat, but I'll
Also does
contact
all
him.
the other tokens for old school.
Yeah, I have. I believe I have some Hive tokens.
Yes, I want to get hold of some of those. And then I'll play the Hive in the deck.
And no, Tetravus tokens. That I don't actually have Hive tokens, and those I should get from Andrew Tucker.
Exactly, yeah. I think he's made some really nice ones recently as well.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if he's watching right now, but Andrew, we need to sort some Hive tokens for that one time I played the Hive. Tetravites, I probably play more often, but those I have some nice ones.
Yeah, so I hadn't played this version before. I don't play EC very often, and
This was Atlantic, just
Atlantic, yeah.
I
But
would have played
originally
a 4/4
this deck,
strip on it. Yeah.
well, yeah, this deck originally was for EC from my friend Brian, but I had to take 3 strip mines out and replace it with, I think I put an extra 2 lands in and a recall. But yeah, I haven't really played Troll Disco before. I think I've played it once before ever in a small tournament and did absolutely terrible with it and hated it. And then I thought, okay, I'm playing Atlantic. I need a deck with hymns, so I thought I'll give it another try and expect to get crushed because the deck generally doesn't like me, but it seemed to like me tonight.